In the T20 World Cup, Rao, clearly unnerved Pakistan, and amid the heat that it is facing, Naqvi has briefed the Pakistan Prime Minister Shehbaz Sharif on the ICC matter. A final decision will come by Friday or Monday. The Interior Minister Mohsin Naqvi has said that he has briefed the Prime Minister of Pakistan on the ICC matter. That's all he went on to say, saying a final decision will be taken either on Friday or on Monday. My colleague Karishma is joining us on the broadcast with a lot of details on this. And Karishma, very clearly, any such sort of fear-mongering out of any unnerving that they may be feeling has not really got any place with the ICC. What are the details? When is Pakistan expected to take a decision?
Well, absolutely not. The ICC is not going to take these tantrums from the Pakistan Cricket Board, because let's understand that what happened between Bangladesh and the ICC is completely different to what is an understanding between India and Pakistan. And it is an understanding with the ICC that till the 2027 cycle of ICC events, India will not travel to Pakistan and Pakistan will not travel to India. So one really needs to ask Mohsin Naqvi as to why is he interfering in something that has nothing to got to do with Pakistan Cricket Board. In fact, Pakistan former cricketer Wasim Akram also went on to say that I don't understand why we are getting concerned with what's happening to Bangladesh or Bangladesh cricket. Bangladesh cricket has never supported us, is what Wasim Akram had said. So it is going to be a very interesting few days, because Mohsin Naqvi says that the decision would be taken on Friday or Monday, with one of the options that being put on the table were that just forfeiting the India match while playing the World Cup. But we can confirm that if Pakistan were to do anything of this sort, there will be sanctions like never before on them, including no clearance for bilateral matches, no recognition to PSL, and very, very importantly, no clearance to any foreign player to travel to Pakistan.
Okay, all right. Karishma, thank you for joining us with those details. No place for tantrums of Pakistan. The ICC has made it clear. Now, Pakistan holding some internal meetings amid resistance from within the country itself. With that, we're shifting our attention now to more breaking updates coming in. U.S. aircraft carrier has arrived in the Middle East as tensions with Iran are continuing. So, amid tensions with Iran, the aircraft carrier USS Abraham Lincoln and 3 accompanying warships have arrived in the Middle East. This is amid massive protests that are taking place in Iran, and Trump also going on to say that there is support from his side that the protesters will get. So renewing the potential that President Donald Trump could opt to order airstrikes on Iran over its crackdown on the protesters. There have been some brutal crackdowns on the protesters. Multiple people have lost their lives as well. Over 1,000 people are reported dead after they were protesting. And now U.S. aircraft carrier has moved in closer. The carrier, along with 3 destroyers, is currently deployed to the Middle East. Ashok Sajjanhar joins us on the broadcast. Ambassador, thank you for joining us. What do you make of this move by the U.S.? Is it just a move that is intended to give out a message, or are airstrikes a real possibility here?
Well, both of them, in a cascaded form, in a, increasing the pressure, maximizing the pressure. So basically, I think sending all this aircraft carrier and putting every base of the United States in readiness sends out a message to Iran that it is serious about the fact that it should not take very severe measures against the protesters and their killings, etc., and their hanging, what had been said earlier by the United States. And, of course, it is keeping that sword dangling over its neck, that if it goes in that direction, then, of course, the United States is fully prepared and ready to launch offensive kinetic action against Iran. So I think it is a move towards both these intents, which it is making clear.
Okay, all right. But you're saying that it could be a possibility, because what we're seeing in the protests is that in Iran, it seems unrelenting. Now, there has been a very clear indication that the protests are not going to ebb at all. But amid this, we've also seen meetings that are taking place in the United States. So is there a possibility that regime change in Iran could happen?
Well, regime change is a far call at this moment, I think. The application of, and that is why I think the United States is also being hesitant, sending out messages, but not taking preemptive action, because it knows that if it were to launch any sort of attack, then Iran also is fully prepared to hit out at its bases and its positions in the Middle East. And there are so many of the bases that the United States has in that region. So I think both of them are playing, so to say, a cat and mouse game, trying to maximize their advantage, but no one taking any decisive preemptive measure as such.
Okay, all right. Ambassador, thank you for joining us on the broadcast. Big developments expected, and we're keeping a track of that. For the moment, let's shift our attention